my channel. Welcome back to another holiday-ish vlog. So this is going to be our New Year's Eve, whatever vlog, but I thought I would start out by the Christmas tree since this is probably one of the last ones that I will vlog. I intended to share this on my Christmas vlog and I just forgot to do it, but this is a candle warmer that my mother and father-in-law got me for Christmas. It is the perfect choice. I have been looking at these recently and would talk myself out of it just to not spend extra money because it was not necessary. So I was really excited to see this and actually kind of couldn't believe that something I had been looking at someone got me as a gift and I had never mentioned it, but this color is perfect. I love this kind of tan rosy color. I feel like you can mix that color of glass and also emerald green glass in with your thrifted vintage antique decor, even if it's modern, and it will blend in and look old. But on the note of like saving money, shopping, thrifting, all that, this is the day after Christmas. Willow had some Christmas money from Michael's grandmother, but I thought it might be fun for Willow to have sort of a special time of me just driving around town, letting her look in different stores. She ended up wanting to go to Walmart and Hobby Lobby, and they had a lot of Christmas stuff, anywhere from like 50 to 75% off. So I let her look at different things. She ended up picking some stuff out. And also I caught some of the Christmas and winter kids crafts on sale for like 60% off. So a lot of these packages that I'm showing were like $1 or less. But I feel like it's important sometimes just to share that I don't just go out and buy stuff just to buy it. And a lot of times I will show things maybe in my buggy or shopping cart, whatever you call it, and I don't actually buy those things. Maybe it's something we were looking at or sending a picture to somebody asking if they wanted us to pick it up for them, and I'll end up putting it back. If something is really discounted and it's something that we're going to use or we've really been needing, I will get it. But other than that, we don't really just go out and spend money all the time. I just like to try to make it seem more normal. I feel like so many people promote spending money nonstop and shopping. So I don't ever want to be misleading with the things that I do. Even shopping, I don't normally go out unless I'm going out to run an errand or go in the grocery store or something. But while we are already out, even to save gas, if I want to go look in a store, even just to walk or browse, or Willow has asked to go in, we will walk around sometimes. But I'm always going to look for a coupon, a sale, the clearance rack, all that. I'm going to save as much as I can because it just makes sense, especially in today's economy. But we ended up going by the fireworks stand by our house. This is another thing. My mom asked me, were we doing some fireworks? And the kids had all asked, and she said she wanted to buy them. So she told me to go pick them up and she would pay for them. So I always like to disclose when someone has given us something or done something for Willow or something. I don't like to make it seem like we are just doing everything on our own or that we buy all this stuff. I want it to be realistic and relatable. So it is Monday night, the Monday before New Year's Eve, and don't mind this horrendous breakout. I have had to put like the little salicylic spot treatment stickers on all week. I feel like it wasn't the bad eating that got to me through the holidays. I don't guess I did too bad. It was the lack of hydration. So I'm doing my best to get back to drinking enough water. I done really bad on it this past week. So my goal right now is hydration for the week. And that always makes me feel better. I have been feeling very tired post-holiday. And we are rolling around to New Year's Eve in 2 days. So my sister went out earlier. She had to get her grocery items for the week before all the crazies happen. I know a lot of people say like they don't really have too many issues, but in our area we have a lot of people shopping, like our Walmart, Kroger, Sam's, Aldi, basically anything grocery related. We are pulling people from like the surrounding 3-4 towns, sometimes more. It gets crazy around here, so we already know the drill. You better just go in and get them, because a lot of the things you're going to get, especially if you're doing like the traditional foods and stuff, people are already going to be buying those. And a lot of the drivers do not want to pick up the orders, especially if they are like larger orders with heavier items. So I've just learned it's easier to go get it. So anyways, I said that to say I did get my, almost said Thanksgiving. I am doing the traditional New Year's Eve stuff that I normally do. I went and got our grocery earlier. I did not end up filming it to add into this vlog like I thought I would, simply because I want to keep this one shorter. Tomorrow evening, I'm going to get our decorations up, and I don't have a lot. I have like a banner, I have some lights. I did buy a few things at Hobby Lobby. I can go ahead and show that. I always mention on holidays that I do not buy stuff for each holiday. I think it's absolutely unnecessary. But one of the things I have allowed myself to do is pretty much each holiday I will buy disposable dinner plates, napkins, whatever it is I want to buy, unless I'm wanting to use the dishes that we have. It just kind of depends on what we're eating. But mainly for the kids, they really like the New Year's Eve and July 4th. They have enjoyed that the past few years, and probably because I didn't do it much. I didn't really do anything up to that point of last year. I think this was like 60% off, so I did not pay ticketed price. I did use tablecloths last year, but they were not reusable. It was the little plastic thin ones, and since this was discounted, this was a good deal. I can use it again year to year. I always try to find something that I can reuse and carry over so I don't buy more. This, I figured I will sit on the table with my on my tablecloth. We'll get it together one day, but today's not that day. And then I got these plates. These were really cute. I think there's 20 of them, and it was about $4 or so. We won't use these for like the New Year's Eve meal. The peas and stuff obviously won't do too great on the plate, but the kids like having them with their snacks and things. These are the balloons that you blow up with the straw. I know a lot of them are just like single use, but a lot of times I can pop the straw back in and deflate them. This at the thrift store 3-4 days ago maybe, and I think I paid $3 or $4 for it. So I loved that. I thought it looked really vintage. I don't know how old it is, probably like 80s, 90s. It could be older. I don't really have a clue. I don't even know if it works. So they were closing and I was in a hurry, and I thought if it doesn't work, I'm out $3. And my next thought was, if it does not work, that I'm going to use it as a planter stand, like to hang a hanging planter on my porch. So I'm not really out that much either way, but I need to test this out. And then if it does work, I need to find a lampshade for it, because I think I'm going to replace that other one with it. I had all these grand intentions to get tons of deep cleaning done today, and while I did get some, I don't know if y'all can see everything. I'm not even going to show everything. There's just a little bit. There are so many piles of laundry and stuff sitting around that I have to have done before, like, I don't know, like 12 hours from now. So I'm going to be up all night again. But I just remembered to pull my ham bone from Christmas. It still has a good bit of ham on it, but I kind of left it on there on purpose. So I'm going to let that thaw in the crock pot for a little while. Then after I get ready to cook my black-eyed peas, I'm going to chop up some onion. I'll do onion, garlic, pepper, chicken bouillon. Normally I will do a dash of liquid smoke, but I might not need any because the ham was a smoked ham. And then occasionally I'll add like some Cajun seasoning, bay leaves, parsley, some of my dehydrated chives. So I don't think I'm going to soak them this time. I don't really have to. Normally they turn out perfect. So once this sits for a little while, when it's time for me to cook these, I'll pour them all in there, add water to cover it, and there will be our peas. Here's a random little painting I worked on day before yesterday using my like beginner's watercolor kit. I'm not done with it, but I do kind of like how simple it is. I'm loving doing these little micro-sized ones. It looks kind of spring-like, but I'm not done. There's some details I want to add and fix the sun a little bit. I was just thinking it looked kind of spring.
Closures all over the place, and the weather's unpredictable. Fine, move out. No, I'm saying you guys should take a big trip. Safer, at least a guaranteed ride, so you'll get a bigger
Yeah, those are the fountain ones. I like those. It didn't last very long though.
Should old acquaintance be forgot?
Thank y'all so much for watching this vlog. I really do appreciate all of the interactions. Anytime you like, hype, comment, share, or watch one of my videos, it helps my channel out a lot. I don't want my life to be revolving around social media or anything. That's not who I am. So this is a hobby, but the fact that I get paid a little bit, it is nice. So I really do appreciate that y'all hype my videos, like them, comment, all of that. I always try to respond to all of your comments and be sure that I'm interacting here and there. I don't want to seem disingenuous or anything, so I'll do my best to continue to do that. And I hope you enjoyed this New Year's Eve vlog. I did film a New Year's Eve vlog a year ago and I never got it up on my channel. Maybe I'll do that one day just to have it there, but I'm glad I finally got a New Year's Eve vlog up. Normally I am so tired and burnt out that I don't get one done. We don't ever do nothing too extreme. We just enjoy being together and trying to see family members. Sometimes one of us ends up sick or something and we don't get to do quite as much, but this year it was nice. We did have a really small, really easy meal together, and we did do a few little fireworks for the kids. I am really looking forward to getting back to just normal decor in the house, no scheduled Christmas gift giving, dinner, whatever. It sounds nice.